Hi everyone, welcome to the Small Ball Podcast. My name's Bill Littler, and we're bringing to you episode 2. This is a player interview with Macy Littler. She is a Beaver County softball senior. She's attending Central Valley. She'll graduate this year, 2023. She is a 4-year letterman in softball, and she also lettered in gymnastics as well, a senior captain. She's what we call an all-everything athlete. She won all the local all-star awards. She was an all-state her sophomore year. And she also was ranked nationally with the Extra Innings Elite 100. It's an online publication that ranks players. She was also listed as the number 2 player in the Times top 10 WPIAL players in Beaver Valley. That was last season, so that was in 2022. She started her travel career with Valley Rage 05, and she moved on to play at Team Pennsylvania on their 18U showcase team. And so that's just a little introduction to Macy Littler and who she is. Thanks for watching. Now I bring to you episode 2, player interview with Macy Littler. What was your favorite youth softball memory while playing in Beaver County?
It was during an 8U All-Star game. After the game, the umpire went up to the coach, which was you, and asked where he found Ozzie Smith, referring to me playing shortstop.
Yeah. You didn't know who Ozzie Smith was, so I showed you a YouTube clip of him and how he entered the field of play. He would do a round-off backhand spring tuck or whatever he did, and with you being in gymnastics, it was just pretty cool to show you that. If you could go back and do anything in your softball career again, what would it be and why?
My first year with Team PA, we were at a big tournament in Ohio, and it was the semifinals, and we were playing one of the top teams in Ohio. It was Team Ohio Red, and we were in the last inning, and it was bases loaded, and we were down by 1, I think, and I was up. I think we had 2 outs, and I was swinging, which I normally don't do, but I decided to do it because of the situation, and I swung and hit a line drive to right field, or I hit in the game-winning run.
Tell us a little story about penguins, if you would.
So going on my tour at Youngstown, my visit, I didn't know that they were the penguins, but when I was younger, my favorite animal were penguins, and I had so many different stuffed animals that were huge. It was 4 feet tall stuffed animals of penguins, and it was just funny because I didn't know that they were the penguins until I stepped on their campus.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to most playing softball at the collegiate level?
Definitely the experience that'll come with it, and being able to play on in a big stadium with a bigger crowd, and not only that, but the college life and what comes with it. Right now, I go to a private hitting coach and a private trainer once a week, but in college I'll be able to have that every single day. So that's also really exciting to look forward to.
Yeah. What are your qualities that make you a strong team leader?
So I'm not really a verbal leader on the team. I'm more of a quiet leader. But being a leadoff batter and my confidence and presence in the box, and I feel like it helps teammates be confident in themselves and believe in themselves the way that I believe in myself. And but also my work ethic and dedication to the game is also a good part of leadership that I have.
So all elite athletes have goals. What are your goals going into the 2023 high school season?
So for team goals, I honestly want to do really well in the playoffs and make it past the first round. But I also want to have a lot of fun like everyone else, and I want the environment on the field and off the field and at school with teammates just to be positive, just to keep everything up in a good environment.
Yeah. What about personal goals?
I definitely want to get to 100 stolen bases in my 4 years of high school. I'm like 40 some away, so I feel like I'm going to be able to get to that goal. And I also want to have a 700 or more on base percentage, because last year I had 600 some, so I feel like this year I'll definitely be able to get to 700.
One area of your game is obviously your speed. It's probably the most important area, actually.
Yep.
What was your fastest 20-yard speed on record?
It's 2.58. I got that sometime sophomore year.
And you use the speed, obviously, to steal bases and your aggressiveness on the bases. You're really good at slapping, which you place the ball where you want to and beat the throws out at first.
Yep.
What are your times on stealing bases? Like, what do you...
Right now, consistently, I'm 2.8, 2.7, something like that. But I'd like to get that down to the low 2.7s, high 2.6s consistently.
Okay. And then what about your contact to first? So when you're bunting or soft slapping, what are your times with that typically?
Right now that's 2.9, 3.0, and I'd definitely like to get that down to 2.8, high 2.7, something around there consistently.
With you being an elite player in the area, obviously there's a lot of girls that look up to you. What would be your best advice to the younger fans that you have watching you?
So I went to games down in Florida for Select 30, and Lauren Chamberlain was there speaking, and she said to pick what you're best at and to work at that, to be the best at that.
Think about what makes players great, right? We think about like work ethic, we think about determination, all those little intangibles, how many reps they take, how late they stay up. I was thinking about this on the plane, and I'm like, yeah, we talk about this all the time, right? Like, work hard and you'll get to where you want to go, right? Like, that's the constant theme. What I'm here to tell you guys is the best of the best set themselves apart by knowing exactly who they are designed to be.
So for me, like I'd say find what you're really good at and what you really like to do and just focus on that, because you can't be the best at everything. So pick something that you're skillful at and talented at and pick that.
So that's all the questions that I had. Now the next part of this is something that I want to do. I want you to watch a video with me, and it's of a particular play. Over 10,000 views on Twitter, and it's a very interesting at-bat that you had, and I would just like us to kind of talk through it and give everyone kind of a behind-the-scenes look of what's going through your mind. Plate.
So I draw a line.
Hold on a second.
Oh. I was ready.
Oh.
What do you mean, hold on a second?
You don't have to hold on a second. I don't know why I said that.
So I draw a line through the middle of the box, which helps me stay, it helps me not pull away.
Okay, this guy was tall. Like, he was looking down on you.
A lot of people look down on me.
Yeah, well, not like him. I mean, he's like a whole 2 heads taller than you. When he finally says what he needs to say, he walks away, and you look dumbfounded.
You didn't, I had no idea what he told me.
And so they threw a strike right away, and you can see how fast this pitcher's not giving you a chance at anything.
Not even in the box
The umpire wouldn't give you time either.
Yeah. So now we're both confused.
And that should have been a ball, because she can't stop her windup.
Yeah.
But no one said anything about that. Mm-mm. So now you're in a box, and you're mad at this point. It's 0-2, and you're mad. Then bam, off the ankle.
That was painful. I was holding in tears.
You're walking it off, and you're like rushing back because you're worried that everyone's going to yell at you for not rushing. So here you're in the box
I had
again.
time this time.
Yeah, you're like ready to roll here, and boom, off the ankle again. And the other thing too is you're not at this age. You're not really comfortable swinging yet.
No, so I'm just swinging because I'm mad.
Because you're mad. And every time you put your foot in that thing, you slam it down.
Yep.
That was impressive there because that was a sucker pitch, and you have already been frustrated, but you were still able to lay off of it.
Yep.
Now the umpire finally gives you time.
Yep.
And then boom, you nail it. He gets past the outfielder.
Yep.
And you're
still going.
Running. You can tell you're not 100% either. That ankle hurts.
Hands on the hips. Boom.
And Brooke comes over, all excited. And that was a crazy at bat.
Yep.
10,000 views on Twitter. So that was something that was really, really awesome. And it was a good example of when people talk about mental toughness.
Yep.
That is what they're talking about. It comes to the end of our second episode of the BCSN podcast. It's called Small Ball. Thanks, Macy, for you kind of like was my guinea pig a little bit, testing it and making sure it works and everything. So it's pretty cool that I have such a star player in my own house that I can do test interviews with. So I appreciate it, and I hope everyone likes it. And make sure you watch Macy this spring on this network, and maybe come in live and watch her as she finishes up her high school career. Thanks again, Macy.
Yep, thank you.
Right.